All right. So today we're going to do a workout. It's going to be 10 rounds for time of 10 Russian twists with lightweight, 10 alternating dead hang snatches with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. And we're going to be doing 10 Simba squats, which are going to be fun. I think I got the order mixed up there, but we'll worry about that later. Warm up, we're going to start with our shoulders. So you're going to, you have the stick. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to use the stick next. First, we're going to put the stick down. And what we're going to do is we're just going to warm up our shoulders and open up our chest at the same time. So you're just going to start standing up. And I want you to notice my thumbs, okay? My thumbs are facing forward right now. I'm going to bring my arms out in front of me, and then I'm going to turn my palms up and point my thumbs back and really point them back, and basically try and pull my shoulder blades together and get a nice proud chest like this. Hold that for 3 seconds, and then you're just going to come back the way you came. And you're going to do that about 10 times. Okay, so just going to bring it up. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back down. 1, 2, 3. Really try and point those thumbs backwards. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 4. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. Yeah, my shoulders are tight. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. And 10, 2, 3. Yeah, shoulders a little tight. From here, go ahead and pop a squat. We're going to spend a lot of time in the bottom of a squat today. So spend a little bit of time right now just kind of wiggling around. The Simba squat is requires basically like a pause squat while we do something else. So we got to get nice and comfy down here with no weight first. What I'm doing here, going back and forth, is I'm basically getting a stretch in my ankles. If you got tight ankles, it's my right that's tight. My left is perfect. I have like opposite hand and foot. I don't want to say issues, but like my right shoulder is perfect. My right ankle is tight. My left ankle is perfect. My left shoulder is tight.
That would frustrate me.
It's very frustrating, yes. Okay, while we're down here, go ahead and get on all fours. Give me some scapular push-ups. You're going to push shoulders toward your armpits, and you're going to pull your shoulders back and forth. Keeping your elbows straight. Getting a nice good stretch in your shoulders.
Hi.
Go ahead and go into a plank. And then lean back. Pull your shoulder blades together. And lean forward. And back and forth at your own pace. Oh. Go into a side plank, just for a few seconds. And switch. Bring it back. All the way to the bottom of the squat. Elbows inside our knees. Push them together. go ahead and take one hand, put it on the floor, other hand, reach that up, bring it down, dive that shoulder, back and forth. And switch. Okay. Go ahead and grab your stick, your broomstick, your BBC pipe, whatever it is. Get that nice wide grip. Shrug your shoulders up. Give me some around the world, or shoulder pass-throughs, or whatever you want to call them. You're gonna put it on your back with that same wide grip. You're gonna go into that squat again, and you're just gonna give me 10 presses in that squat. Stand up, put the stick down, and then just give me some twists. Up and down. Give yourself a hug. Almost there. We did this warm-up last week, whenever, I forget which days I coached, but sometime last week, where you're gonna keep your back nice and tight, nice and straight. You're gonna hinge at your hips until you can't anymore, and then you're going to start with your chin, roll all the way down, and roll all the way up. You're just gonna repeat. Oh, someone had a message.
That's me.
How you doing?
Sorry I'm late. I left work early so I could get here on time, but I'm still 7 minutes late.
That's fine. We're just warming up.
I was
It's
doing
almost point. It's like Paul saw me come in.
Last thing we want to do for our hips is we're going to get kind of a wide stance, almost like a sumo stance. You're going to get your elbows on the inside of your knees like this, and then you're going to bend your knees and let your body weight just kind of sit. You get a nice good stretch that way. It looks a little awkward, but it's a really good stretch. You want a better stretch? Just push your elbows out more against your knees. Okay. All right, stand up. Oh, got a nice good crack there. So, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not entirely sure how long today's workout's gonna take. I don't think it's gonna take too long, but it'll be okay. It's either gonna be right on time or a little short, I don't know. But we're gonna go through this one thing at a time. The workout's gonna be 10 rounds, and make sure that I don't lie to you guys, because I've looked at this workout like 5 times today, and for the life of me, I just can't remember it off the top of my head, even though I wrote it. It's going to be 10 rounds for time of 10 Russian twists, 10 Simba squats, and 10 dead hang snatches. So, Russian twists. We've been doing plenty of those lately. But quick reminder, if anyone's watching after the fact, just going to be in this position with only your butt on the floor. You can do this with no weight if you want. I just usually like put my hands together like this. I just kind of try and reach to the floor. You can totally do this with weight. And I have this little baby kettlebell. So I'm just going to hold this kettlebell like so. And I'm going to do the same thing. Normally when people do Russian twists, they hit the floor next to them. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to scratch my floor. You can do it with any ways that you want. We're doing 100 of them and 100 of something else and 100 of something else. So I'm going to be nice and happy with the baby kettlebell. Let's talk about the Simba squats. So the Simba squats are usually done with a kettlebell. You can totally do this with a barbell, not barbell, a dumbbell. But if you have a kettlebell, you're going to hold it like this. Normally when I do goblet squats, I like to hold it like this. But for security's sake, we're going to hold it by the horns like this. We're going to start as if we're going to do a goblet squat. We're going to squat all the way down. And then you can imagine the opening scene of The Lion King, where they hold Simba up over the cliff. You're just going to go, whoop.
That one?
Exactly. Bring it down, and then stand back up. That'd be one rep. So we go down, hold up Simba, bring it back, and come back up. That's a Simba squat. 100 of these are going to work your shoulders pretty good, and your back, because you're creating a big moment arm for your back. So start with a lightweight, and show me how that looks. Here we go. Lauren looks good. Paul?
I'll just roll with it if you're with me now, see what happens.
All right. Looks good from what I can see. How's that feel?
You might go down a little bit in weight.
You can go down a little bit in weight, that's fine. But it's not a complicated movement, but it kind of forces a pause squat, and it's also going to work your delts pretty good. It's almost like a shoulder raise, just not. Are we good with that?
Yes.
Awesome. And then the last movement is going to be the dead hang snatch. With it's worded that way because I intended it to be with the kettlebell, but it can totally be from a dumbbell. Basically, do you guys, if you think of how you normally do a dumbbell snatch from the floor, it's basically that. So like, if you pretend that this is a dumbbell, you put the dumbbell snatch right there between your feet. You're gonna sit your hips back, keep your back nice and straight. That's the most important thing, is to keep your back nice and straight. Don't let it round. You're gonna grab it, and then you're just going to hold it all the way up, bring it down to the shoulder, bring it down to the floor. So if you're using a dumbbell, by all means, just do that, okay? If you're using a kettlebell, it takes a little bit more finesse, because normally with the kettlebell snatch, you're grabbing it going into the backswing and between your hips. And you swing it all the way up, and it's super pretty and super easy and super fluid. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna make it a little bit more awkward, a little bit harder with a lighter weight. So I'm gonna have it, I have it on a pillow, so again, I don't scratch my floor, but it's gonna be like pretty much between my toes. I'm gonna sit my hips back and keep my back nice and straight. Any rounding, and you're just doing more harm than good, so keep your chest up. And from here, you're just gonna yank it all the way up. You're gonna use your whole body. You're gonna stand up with your legs and your hips. And you're gonna bring it up, and then once it's up here, bring it down to your shoulder before you bring it down to the floor. And then when it's on the floor, that's when you switch hands. And pull it up, shoulder, floor, switch, up, shoulder, floor, switch. Okay? It takes, without that backswing that we get from the hips, it makes it a lot harder. So show me a few of those, and I'll take a look as best I can. Yeah, it's a lot easier with the dumbbell. And also, Paul, make sure that you're not turning it into a clean and jerk, right? So
You don't want to bring it to the shoulder and press it up. Instead, you want your whole body to just pull it up. So your arms are almost like snapping up rather than curling and pressing. Okay, it's an explosive movement. That's much better. Much, much better. Okay, so the count's going to be easy. It's going to be 10, 10, 10. That means you're only doing 5 snatches on each hand. That's going to be alternating. Okay, so it's going to be 10 rounds. You're going to do 10 Russian twists. And again, Russian twists are going to go fast because I like to keep the counting simple. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 already. We're just going to 10. No big deal. Any questions?
So for the Simba squats, each squat is a full.
That's 1. Yep.
2.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep. That's probably going to be, I'm going to guess that that's going to be the hardest movement here.
I think so for me at least.
I think so for me too. All right. If there are no more questions, grab a sip of water, small sip, and we can get underway.
Glad you're not supposed to be dead already. You haven't even worked out yet.
All right. What are we starting with? Russian twists.
Are you ready?
All right. You guys are ready, so am I. Start with Russian twists. The time is 5:21.
That's what I got.
Just so I get a vague idea of how long this takes. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Those are gonna get nasty. All right. Oh yeah. Oh. Do an extra.
Hey, bud.
That's 2. Oh, that's it.
Okay, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
That's 3. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Whew. That's 4. Those Simba squats.
Can you help me manage? Thank you. Ricky wants to work out too.
Five rounds done, halfway there. 10 minutes done. Oh boy.
You got this, Joe. Nice, Paul. You guys are rocking this. Whew.
All right. Yep. Yep.
Round 8. 7's done. 3 more.
Yep. 6 rounds done. Moving on. Squats, squats, squats.
Hi, bud. You can count to 10 too. 6, 7, 10 more. Nice and easy. 10. 3, 2, 1.
Yep. That's 7 rounds. Making my way. Walking fast. Sing for us, Angelina.
No.
Motivate us.
No. My voice is not very motivating.
I think your voice is very motivating. Then again, I'm marrying.
That better be motivating, boy. I love, Joe, did you pick up the trash?
Yes.
Sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Last round. We got this.
You're way ahead of me.
I took your suggestion of baby weight. It's like, I'm gonna go as low as I can. Whew. These Simba squats are fun though.
They're hard.
Oh my God, they're hard. Paul, you're so determined.
I'm tired.
All right, it's time to go.
I believe that's 8. I still have 2 more to go. Oh, oops. I'm doing more Russian twists than I'm supposed to, like every round. All right.
And 10.
Nice.
All right.
Fast. Good job.
Whew. I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
Two.
What's that? I have a full cheering section. Every pet in the house and you. Come on, Joe! Nice, squeeze that butt. Beautiful, Paul. Just hang on. You got this. Stay determined.
Yeah. All right, one more.
You got this, Joe. Good job, guys. Good work, Paul. Come on, Joe, hang on. You got this. Look at that ankle mobility. That's crazy. Stepped into the it can ever be.
Three. Yep. Four. Yep.
I want to know if I can Simba squat the cat.
Simba is a cat.
Right? Well, that's what I'm thinking. Simba is a cat. The cat was right behind me. And then the second I was like, I'm going to squat that cat, it ran away.
They knew.
Like, I can front squat the dog. I don't think I can fully extend the corgi, though.
All right. Before, after, so that was roughly 23 minutes for me. How you doing, Paul?
Alive.
It's not like that.
Oh, good puppy.
Yeah, he's not going to hang out with me anymore.
Scared him.
He just ran all. There he is.
That was good.
All right. I found him.
You found him. That worked better than I thought it would.
Until he started moving, and then I lost my balance. Now he's in the basement. He's never coming back.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but for me, the biggest thing that's fatigued is my back.
Right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Simba squats, your back has to stay nice and strong and tight in order to do them. So right now, my back is tired. And when it's this tired, my favorite thing to do is to get something. I have a chair right here. I'm just gonna lay down, put my feet on top of it. So I'm elevating my feet. I'm just gonna hang out here. I'm not gonna stretch. I'm just gonna let my back calm down. So I'm just gonna lay here, and I'm just gonna breathe. Raising the feet lets your back flatten just a little bit and relax. So we're really just letting all the muscles of our back just not work for a little bit while we take some deep breaths. Deep belly breaths, okay? So I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but when I breathe, I'm trying to make my belly rise and fall. I don't want it to be up here in my chest like a short breath, but I want to pull the air down to my belly and then just let gravity push it out. If you want extra points, you can put your hands at your side and point your palms to the ceiling to actually rotate your shoulders. And just hang out. This also lowers your blood pressure, so it's very easy to get very relaxed here.
You feel your blood pressure lower there, Lauren?
I'm getting mauled.
By the way, pets love this. Really, that's relaxing for me, at least. So I said it, I know I said this, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, but like, if you ever have a workout where you really smoke your back, like you do a bunch of dumbbell snatches or kettlebell snatches on top of Simba squats, and your back is just, oh my God, so tired. Don't go straight into stretching it or smashing it with a foam roller or a lacrosse ball or whatever. Just let it calm down. Let it relax. Let it breathe. Let it recuperate. Don't be so fast to smash it with something. Now I don't want to get up.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, so I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to take quite that long. I thought it was going to be like a 15 to 17 minute sort of deal. Ended up taking me like 23. So it was good. I like that workout a lot. How you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
You good? Excellent. I'm really excited about this week's workout. I think this week is going to be a fun week. I hope you guys think so too. And that's all I got for you guys.
Thank you, Joe. I needed that.
So did I. That was excellent. I got a lot sweatier than I thought I was going to as well.
Right? I'm so gross, but I loved it. Thank you.
My pleasure. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Eat something good.
You too, my friend.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Night.
Night, night.